Hello, 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 welcome in. In this channel, we are exploring consciousness, and right now we have a little situation that I'm gonna bring you part of. This is a very mundane thing, but it will be fun to see where this goes. And when it comes to mundane, there's nothing mundane about being a human being and learning to live in a completely different way. When you're used to sort of like city vibe and you're like trying to be, living on the country type of thing, This is our project. We are going to take this and we're going to see if we can carry, well, of course this is easy to carry now, but once it's filled, we want to be able to carry it on our bicycle. That's the whole point. We're gonna see if we can sort of tie it or something. So we're gonna explore that together. If you wanna join me, come along. Let's go. So this is one of those things that I think that it will be fun to see what Gaia is providing every day and take you along with me. That's the inspiration. And then see what happens from that, even the mundane things, and then we just see. Maybe it will be some channeling, maybe it will be some interesting things that Gaia is showing us. So I have prepared, I have this, and I researched on YouTube certain ways to kind of wrap this up, but that's to carry it like this, so I can't carry it like this. But on the bike I kind of envision that it should be something like here. I'm not sure. This is one of those things that we're gonna test, and then we're gonna see how it works, and then we'll see if we end up just carrying it. We'll see. I'm already sort of doubting. Will we make this? It's quite heavy when it's just, especially when you want a bicycle. There is no balance, so we'll see if we actually make this. We have to get some juice. My technique got a few eyes laughing already. Maybe there are better ways to do this, or they're just so, have never seen such genius before. It's one or two. Have a look, it's behind here. The only thing with this is that it's a little bit heavy, and I can feel that when I'm bicycling. It's definitely the easiest to bicycle with, I think. Whew. But I think I need to rethink this. What is a better option? We'll see. This was very heavy, and the thing that was heavy was that it was just more localized here. If I would manage to get like maybe more of a back strap kind of thing on both sides, it might not be as bad. So this is how we learn, we try out something and then we see and we experience. That's how everything changes. That's what you can do in your life with everything. Come up with something and just try it out and just learn for yourself. It's the most fun thing. Who cares what people think? Everyone is just doing the best that they can do anyway. Okay, let's see if we can do this. It's a little bit tight. Let's see. Maybe if I put that on first and then take the lightest one after. Let's see. pretty good. And this is how we do it. Trying out like this. That was much better, actually. Now it's manageable because it's balanced. It's balanced between the right and the left, the knower, the feeler. Everything feels so much better when things are in balance. It's so interesting when things happen like this. You can really pull learnings from everything. Woohoo! And pay attention to the road is also a good idea. I made it. Yeah, it's quite a journey, but I made it. This is what can happen when you follow Gaia. Today, with this water bottle, this was just pure inspiration from Gaia. It was just the body having a, oh yeah, let's do this. And it was just water bottle thing. And made the first attempt that I made that went over the shoulder, that was really hurtful for the body. This is how many beings are working their human consciousness, being overly knower or feeler, masculine or feminine. This is really, really serious, actually. How much it pulls your consciousness and what you create in twisted ways. Once you harmonize those two, which is illustrative of when I switched from that to a backpack, that is feeling much better, obviously, right? But this is what it is to harmonize the masculine and the feminine, which we call the knower and the feeler, because there are a lot of shifts that needs to be corrected for that to fully switch in a human. And very soon we are preparing for a book launch, and that book is basically giving the foundation of why masculine and feminine, how this all works, the mechanisms of it, and that is a channeled book which will be available soon. This video that I made with me cooking food, that was actually a very funny moment. I had a song that I was just having fun with. And then after I got inspired to just make this food thing, right? And record it. And then they said, okay, just take that and put it on top of that. And then I put it on top of that, and it fit perfectly with what I was doing. Like the onion fit perfectly with, it seemed like it's made. Well, of course it's made, but it's channeled. Like they came in pieces, and then when I put them together, when I got guided to put them together, they turned into that. And then after that, I was just, well, maybe we should make some music. And then the idea is, how about we just put the one that we are already working on? And then we did that, and it just creates this crescendo. And we were not really sure if we were making a music video or if we were because we got so engaged with the energy of both at the same time, so we were playing with that. So if you haven't seen that already, you can check it up somewhere. I think it's here. When you actually harmonize the masculine and feminine, you start to become very creative. Your body starts to heal in ways that you didn't even realize could happen. There is such a magical connection that happens, and we are noticing that we are getting much more creative. all of these things that's coming out of us now, like this music video, like we feel like we have to make everything. Like, no, it needs, like, we need to make it, you know, like our body is completely in on it, loves it, just for the fun of creation. That's why we do it, for the fun of creation. Because once you are harmonized, there is nothing more that you want than have God flowing through you and just allowing that to happen. All right, that's what we wanted to share for today. We hope you enjoyed this different way of doing things. We're getting very creative, as you can see, even with this. We'll talk to you again in the next one. Ciao.